Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and hello to all you wild, weird, wonderful, fabulous, wacky people out there live in YouTube land. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a great day, or morning, or evening, or whatever it is, wherever you are. The weather here in Ireland today is absolutely beautiful. It's just so warm and sunny. It's just heaven. So I'm just going to stop gabbering for a couple of minutes and give people a chance to come in, see what people have got to say today. I do feel like ripping the shit out of people today, but I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. So you can relax. I'm just going to wait for a couple of people to come in. See, I'm always on time, but nobody else is on time. Isn't that great? Especially Frank. Frank is the one that bitches about these lives and then never on time. He's never on time. And then he has the cheek to show up late and give out. Cheeky bastard. Hello, kissy kissies. Hello, kissy kissies. I know if you said that to me, I'd probably slap you. I was just rambling on that I would love to rip the shit out of a few more people today, but because this is Messer's Club, I'm having to rein myself in. Hey, Helen, happy thoughts. How you doing, chicken? Loving being off work. Oh, nice. Oh, it's lovely to have a few days off, especially when the weather's good. I mean, I can't believe how nice the weather here is. But the only one thing I am a little bit nervous about every time the weather. Hey, Willie, how you doing? Um, the weather here, if it gets really nice really early in the year. Hey, Sheila. I'm terrified that it's going to be a terrible summer, because that kind of happens here all the time. If the weather's this good this early, oh, the summer ain't looking too fucking hot. I'm just hoping it's not another wet one. How is everybody? I hope everybody's having a good day so far. I'm a hope mess. Does that mean I'm automatically in the club? Yes, you are, Willie. You are definitely in the club. In the club. Where is that fucking halfway? Frank! Aubergine, eggplant, whatever the fuck your name is. Present yourself. He's a right shithead. I mean, the crap I get off that man, and yet you can't even be arsed turning up on time. Seriously? What is this? A $sign, share your referral link. What the fuck is this? What is happening with StreamYards? There's too many things happening with StreamYards. Why won't it go away? I don't want to post my PayPal. Thank you very much. Why won't that go away? Oh, well. Kiss you. If you're going live, you'll see this thing on StreamYards now. It's over where you post a comment. It's got this little black bubble and it's covering half of the comment. It's like share your referral link, but I can't get it to go away. What? I don't even know what that. No, it's not. What is it? New to streaming or allowed 10%. Oh, so oh shit. Okay, I didn't mean to post all them. It just kept going away so quick. Shit. Okay, delete. No, all of it. Oh, bastard. Oh, fuck's sake. Can kiss? Can you delete all of them bar one for me, please, chicken? I know. I'm a pain in the fucking hole. I can't get rid of them now. Oh, anyway. Never mind. Never mind. Frankly speaking, I've always found eggplants to be extremely unreliable. No disrespect. Well, yeah, they are really, aren't they? Because they don't know what the fuck they are. They're neither an eggplant or an aubergine, and they're constantly arguing with themselves, So I mean, I don't know what the fuck. But yeah, you just fucking wait now. You wait, eggplant, formerly known as Frank or Ed, was a Terry or Ed or whatever the fuck your name is. I can't keep up. Actually, I must drop the link, because if he's sitting there all wait until she drops that link, because that would be something like he would do. Well, woman. I've no power. What? No, go away. I don't want all those things there. Why don't you have power? You have the power of blue, and you're an editor. Oh, maybe it's because I posted them. Delete comment. Will that do it? Did that? Oh, fuck! I can't even see what I'm doing. Bear with me, folks. Oh Lord, fucking hell! One of those days. It's gonna be all day. Okay, I think I have it. Why is everything changing on this platform? I don't like it. Ah, there he is. Look it, there he is. Fucking hell, yeah. Johnny come lately. Here he is, Mr. Eggplant, fucking aubergine himself. Yeah, of course you can. Oh, sorry, did I not post the fucking thing? Oh my god. Sorry, I thought I posted the link. Of course you can. You can pop yourself up anytime, my darling. You is my girl. Yeah, come up. Shamelessly post it. Kiss will be going live. I'll let her give you all the details, when and where. And please be there, or be fucking square, or be chewed out by me in the next live. Only joking. Yeah, come up, kissy, 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 kissy. I know you're gonna thump me now for saying hello, my darling.
Hello. Good
How
morning
are
or
you?
good afternoon. I'm all right. I'm finding everything very, very funny at the moment. However, as it's not that day, I shall not discuss it. But
I'm
I wanted
dying
to.
to. I'm dying to though.
I know it's really funny, isn't it? But I wanted to use your channel for a shameless plug because, we were talking about yesterday doing an incognito tonight.
Oh
But,
yes.
but it appears that Granny Fanny et al. Are going to be dragging the shit out of Dean et al. This evening, and I don't want to
Ooh.
clash. So I'm going to do Incognito night Friday. So,
Say that again because you I didn't hear you. I missed that word, whatever you said.
sorry, I'm saying I'm going to go for an Incognito night and quiz night on
Uh-huh.
Friday.
Friday, perfect. Okay.
Friday night, and
Mhm.
just to let people know, the Incognito night topic, I will put it on my channel, but it is basically bastards of YouTube.
Oh, hey!
However, you
There's
mustn't
a
use
topic we
real
haven't
names.
covered. There's a
Yeah,
topic we haven't covered.
in it. So you
Yeah.
mustn't use real names, and you mustn't use the screen names, but you have to use an incognito name that we will be able to identify which bastard you're pretending to be. So let's have a think. So I'm trying to think of an example. So if it was say Wiccan, and I was coming in as Wiccan, I might come in as
Be
yes,
truthful. Be
no,
truthful.
fecking wagon, because that's what she always calls me, and people hear her saying "yeah, fecking wagon," or I would, or gobshite, because it's the word she uses, something like that. So, we have certain names for people like stink fart and bellend. That's the kind of thing we're going for. So,
Yeah. Flying STDs, all of
yeah,
that kind of.
yeah, yeah. I'm thinking of actually entitling my live the Burnley Pissy Sheet Conspiracy.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Because it's very apt at the moment, but whatever.
Isn't it?
Or rather, should it be the Burnley humidity conspiracy? I think that's probably more.
Oh, the humidity conspiracy. I think that's the one.
It was humidity.
Martin didn't
Did
wet
not
the
wet
It
the bed.
was humidity.
No, whatever. Fuck off.
Can you imagine? I'm sorry, I don't know why I have this image of my head. Oh, here's the aubergine.
Oh,
I have this image in my head of Martin, you know, in his tinfoil fucking knight's uniform outfit, you know, with his standard, which is just a white sheet with piss stain on it.
do you know though? He gives the rest of us with Norwegian blood a bad name. You know, we're you know, as Frank will attest, anybody of Germanic bloodlines, we're warriors. We like going in for it. That fucker goes and hides behind the couch, shaking like a shitting dog.
Well, for us Germans, your other Nordic races are just more tolerated than like equal and shit. You know, we tolerate you.
Oh, right. Did you hear that shit, Jackie? I wouldn't take that off him.
I didn't hear it. Sorry, I was struggling because you know.
See, that's
Take
because
that
your
out of your
hearing is
mouth,
bad.
Frank, and-
Norwegian hearing is very bad.
No, I just tend to tune out. You know, when you're talking, Frank. But
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
you can repeat it, please, before I leave you to it with the lovely Wiccan.
Oh, dude, I know which incognito bastard you are. You're just yourself. That's right. Saw right through it. See, won the quiz night too.
You know, you're very welcome to come and join us, Frank the Wang. You're very welcome.
Maybe I mingle with the common folk. I'm not too sure.
The quiz nights are absolutely hilarious. They really are. They're absolutely hilarious. My broad answer to everything is generally Bob Marley or Bob Marley.
No holds barred. Anyway,
Yeah,
I will not take up any more of Frank's.
No. That's not. Do your little girly things like you guys were very giggly. I have to smoke some substances anyway. I'm gonna be right back.
He's going to bury his head in a bathroom. He'll be back, and then he'll be able to converse.
Oh my God! Did I tell you? Have you ever seen online? There's this tour guide in Jamaica, and he takes you to Bob Marley's house, and he puts his head down on the Rasta stone. But there's a video of it. Somebody has videoed him. He's got the craziest laugh, and he gets absolutely monged on the biggest spliff you've ever had. When we went to Jamaica, he was our tour guide. Oh my God. He nearly made me made me want to smoke weed. I have smoked it once. It made me very ill. I won't do it again. But he was such a cool guy.
Until he
I'll find the link for you, mate, and I'll send it to you later on. Anyway.
Do you know who skirted out of a lot of shit last night and who I heard Robbie ripping into this morning? That fucking juror one. She's skipping in and out of things, hasn't she?
What's that on your head? A wig! What's that on your head? A wig! Wig!
Mouth.
Oh, what is it?
Dribbling diarrhea, fucking verbal diarrhea. That's all that woman says. In her little whispery voice.
There's a word that I can't remember. I meant to call it you. Yes, you know when you started your live, and I said you could start it without me, you Irish dick. And I couldn't remember there was a word that my nana used to use for the country folk. And is it culchy?
Oh, yeah.
Is it called? Oh, well, coochie. Is it coochie?
No, it's culchy. It's spelled like that, but it's culchy.
Right. Yeah. So that's
culchy.
That's what I was going to call. Yeah, culchy bitch.
Now, I would have taken great offence to that. Me being a Jackeen. I'm a Jackeen.
I know. Yeah, but by birth, but not now.
Oh, I am.
Well,
I'm a Jackeen through and through. Always have been, always will be. You can take the girl out of Dublin, but you can't take the Dublin out of the girl. Well,
and yeah, an honorary culture then.
What?
Aren't you an honorary culture?
Well,
I'm telling you, the only bullshit with that weed is that you cannot shoot it up, you know? That smoking is getting kind of, I don't know.
I told you, make oil or something useful with it, and then you can eat it.
Dude.
Jesus,
No, that's all right. That's all right. You know, that's just weakness leaving the body, as they say. You know, I'm getting stronger with every cough. So
Oh,
no,
dear.
but this other day, like I live in this small town now where I was born and raised, right? So we have this little castle and shit. So and I figured out they have this event once a year, right? It's the end of this month where they do the slideshow with all the old buildings, where the whole small city is pretty much illuminated and shit, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, dude, if I get my hands on some acid, right?
Okay.
And dude, and I do a live stream and shit, dude, I either get committed or it's gonna be great.
Well, I'll be there watching.
Can you
I don't know
tripping
whether
off
I'm
lights?
throwing you a lifeline or a fucking
No,
straight
dude,
on
all of a sudden,
there.
dude, I'm gonna be the king and shit, dude. I dress up as a king and then I show up, You're I'm your domina.
That
Oh,
could be quite scary for you because one of my friends did a. Oh no, it was mushrooms. Oh, it was. I was going to say it was. She dropped a tab, but it was mushrooms at the firework. There was like a firework competition to music. I think it was at Southport years ago, and she took these mushrooms. Well, fuck. She was having a bad trip off the lights, and you could see she was completely panicking. And we were like, "What do we do with her?" Just like roll her into the car and take her home. Because I was thinking we're going to get arrested. She was
orange
fucked.
juice. Orange,
Well, it teaches you things sometimes,
orange juice, and just sit her down and just no,
No orange juice. Well, you're
yeah,
gonna torture that poor woman.
no,
What
no.
does orange juice do?
Yeah,
Uh,
it accelerates
it's
it.
one of those. No, it doesn't. Don't mind him. It's supposed to help. I don't know. There's some sort of a chemically thing. It's supposed to help calm them and
Of
bring
Oh,
them.
course,
like
it accelerates it.
But if
water
you
with
if you
ouzo.
had what kind of witchcraft does Sally Ann lady practice that makes her switch sides every month? I I have no idea who you're talking about.
I can just tell you, dude, when you're tripping, and after an hour or so, after 2 hours, you drop that orange juice, the colors intensify. That's all I'm saying.
Well, a volume wouldn't go astray. If anybody had a spare
Mm.
volume, it wouldn't go astray. But no, basically, you just sit and watch them rock in a corner for
Yeah,
about 6
Valium would be
hours.
great, right? So you're tripping balls and you can't move. That sounds great.
Yeah, you just watch them sit in a corner for about 6 hours, shaking and rocking back and forward. Just
Mm.
going over all their life choices.
Yeah.
Shit, I think I was like that when I was on ouzo and somebody said, "Drink water. It'll make you sober up quicker." Oh my god, I
No,
was just as I was the night before.
no, that's never a good idea, especially not with poaching or anything like that. Irish poaching is fucking mad. You drink anything the next morning and you're on your ear again. Like it's
Yeah.
terrible.
You gotta keep drinking.
It's cheap.
Oh,
It's cheap. It's a cheap night out, But I wouldn't advise it drinking it often or even regularly of any way at all. Yeah.
So you're basically advice against alcoholism. That's
Well,
great.
yeah,
That's
it's not
great advice.
good. It's not good for you. It
Yeah.
causes problems.
It's my least favorite buzz.
It's your yeah. It's not. It's not everybody's cup of tea.
no. Right, guys, I am going to jump down, leave you lovely people to your messing, and thank you for having me up, Wiki. And
You're
yeah,
a quick messer.
Yeah, and good luck with your eyes wide shut party you're gonna have.
Eyes wide shut party.
Yeah, well, that incognito mode shit.
Yeah.
listen,
I know who
come
this
and
fucker's
join.
gonna come as now.
You what?
I know who this fucker's gonna come as now. He's gonna come as me. He's gonna put in Wiccan Moon. I know he is. Little
I
prick.
was, I was
I'm gonna join that panel and I'm gonna say, rise up, rise.
I might come as Scumber's damp patch. I've not decided yet. Anyway, yes. I'll see you later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh lordy. So tell me, Frank, how you been? What you doing?
Oh, not much. See?
Oh, okay, that's it. Okay. Thanks very much for the life, folks.
Yes. Yeah, life is pretty boring here. It's a small town, not much
Yeah.
happening.
Okay, so when are you planning to procure your acid?
Yeah, well, whenever I write the email, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, is What kind of drugs are legal in Germany?
No, it's not legal. Don't get
Oh, okay. I was wondering because I was thinking, Jesus, they've gotten very
yeah,
liberal.
yeah. It's not that kind of a utopia here. I mean, I
Oh,
wouldn't, but
damn.
yeah. Well, but today was eventful. I was at a bakery. Got myself a pretzel.
Oh,
Mm.
what flavor? Just ordinary, plain, or
Yeah, not normal pretzel. Haven't added yet. I save it for a special occasion.
What time? What time is pretzel time in Germany? Go on, tell us.
That's I don't know. Like
Go on,
whenever I'm hungry, but that's my
go on.
little.
Come on, tell me. What time is
I,
pretzel?
we
I
have
know
no
it's secret.
pretzel time. There
It's
is no pretzel
fucking lying.
time.
Don't be lying. My uncle
Why you
does the
talking weird?
same as well. He does the same thing to me as well. He's a fucker. He buys all these pretzels and he never
Mm.
tells you when he's eating them. But when you ask him when's pretzel time, oh, sorry, they're gone. And he never
Yeah,
tells you
well,
what time it is.
because if you know, you know.
That's not good enough. I
Yeah,
need to
well,
know.
it's kind of like an Illuminati thing.
Bastards.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to Germany anymore unless somebody tells me when it's fucking pretzel time.
I said, oh, all right. We're doing just fine.
I'm fine then. See if I care. No, please tell me when is a pretzel time?
I don't know. Yes, ask Google or something. They must know.
Nah, it's a
Fucking pretzel time. There's
it's a
no such thing.
yeah, there is. You fuckers, you're keeping it all
No.
secret to yourself.
Pretzels are not even that popular in Germany. What are you even talking about? It's more in the south, but it's not like a.
It's sneaky society in Germany, I'm telling you.
Hmm.
And you're all bastards because you won't share. You won't let anybody else in.
Yeah, well, that's what we promised the aliens when they gave us all that knowledge. We're not gonna share it. Back then in the Black Forest, when their craft crashed,
Right, okay.
and we helped them out.
Right, okay. That's where you're
Mm.
getting all your technology and shit from, is it?
Now
Right.
that's when the aliens will appear, when the spaceships will appear, and they open up, dude. I will see the baffled faces, especially of Americans, when the aliens say "surprise, surprise, motherfucker."
No.
Yeah, just imagine, dude. Didn't see this coming, huh? We also time travel, by the way.
Could you imagine? Oh my god! If that ever happened, I swear I'd be lying in the pool of my own piss. I'd be sitting there crying.
Yeah, dude.
I'd be shouting, "Frank, it happened!"
Dude, I would be like, oh, surprising, but I guess I'm fine.
Yeah, I knew it all along.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, you knew it all along because you were in the secret pretzel society, you fucker.
There's no pretzel society.
Yeah, that's what you want us to believe.
Oh, this is this shelag.
Sheila.
No, shelag. That's the shelag.
It's Sheila.
It's the mighty shelag.
It is Sheila.
She likes aliens. Yeah, wait till they start talking.
Wait until they start probing you. Yeah, wait until they start speaking in German to you, and you'd be like, "Oh, I don't know about that now."
Right.
You'd be
Trying to
racist
take over.
already, and then they have only spoken 2 words to you.
Why, there's nothing racist. What?
They land and they go, "Wie geht es dir?" You're like,
That's right. Yeah. Well. Yeah. That's a polite alien.
no, I know that, but like as humans looking at these foreign alien things speaking German, that would be funny.
What makes sense, though?
How so? Explain that to me.
Yeah, well, I always feel alien amongst you people.
Yeah,
So it's
we're
like,
just like trained monkeys to you. I know. I told you this before. We're just like trained monkeys to you.
Nah.
Speaking monkeys. That's all we are.
Nah.
Yeah,
Nah.
Yeah, it is.
It cannot be. You cannot be monkey. Because as a scientist, you don't fuck the monkey. I occasionally fuck the monkey.
Well, I don't know. There's a few who've tried. I believe I've heard through history. There's a few
They're very passionate with their work. Yeah.
very, very passionate with their
It's
monkey.
like,
Like the chimps or the gorilla. Well, I don't know about gorilla, but a
yeah.
brave man, brave soul.
I don't know. Yeah, well, with a gorilla, at least you know it's consensual. You know?
Teach it sign language first.
Yeah. Well, they do. The gorilla will let you know if it's.
Oh my God.
You know, I don't know. These gorillas have a way of letting you know, like, you know, unmistakably.
Have you personal experience with this, Terry?
No, I'm just saying. You know.
Damn. I'm always trying to find out your interesting little tidbits of your life and your
Well, they give you certain hints, you know, like, oh, your arm is attached to your body. Now it's not attached to your body, you know. Seems like Mr. Gorilla ain't into it, you know. I'm just saying.
I know. It's Brian. How are you, Brian? And Space Monster, how are you doing?
Bestiality is not made equal, dude. It's just, I'm just saying.
No, we don't want any of that. No, we definitely don't want any of that. We're talking science here, dude. What happened
Yeah,
to
I'm
you?
just
Where do you
saying,
go?
dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wasn't there supposed to be some?
I'm just saying there are certain animals where it's always consensual.
Yeah. Okay.
Grizzly bear comes to mind too.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm trying to No, I don't want to visualize that. Yeah. Okay. Moving on.
Just saying.
Just saying. Why would you be man enough?
that's the that's the qualifier. Are you even man enough to fuck a bear? Well,
Female bear, obviously.
yeah, well, that makes it better. Now let me think again. Nah, dude, no.
Yeah, no. Animals, no.
We cannot, no.
No. But there's enough people on YouTube that look like animals, you know, so we can go from there.
That is true, though.
Yeah.
They're called furries.
Well, there is those people, and then there's other people.
They're usually very perverted.
Yeah. Bless them. I mean, I've seen videos on YouTube of like they meet up in parks.
Do they?
Yeah, and they're all running around in their furry outfits, like it's fucking mental.
Dude, I wish I would ever like witness such an occasion.
Oh man, I
You know,
just
me just going for the walk and there's like a furry gathering to that. I would have so much fun.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's hilarious. And like they're on the swings and the slides, and then they're running around like dogs, sniffing each other's arses. It's bizarre. And there's people like broad daylight, people walking through the park and they're just looking, covering their kids' eyes.
Get me my BB gun, woman. Or like we're going old school. Get me my slingshot. We're going hunting.
Like they were covering their kids' eyes and faces as they're walking past. Like, you know, it's very strange behavior.
Dude, but that's not even sad. Like the saddest thing I have seen, like, so, right? So, you know Harry Potter? Like the books, like with that wizard dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have this sport, right, called Quidditch, you know that?
Yeah.
So where they fly around and have to catch the golden snitch. Great name, by the way.
Yeah.
So, right. So people thought it would be great to bring this sport into the real world, right?
Oh God.
So as a connoisseur of Harry Potter, you might think, yeah, well, but brooms don't fly in the real world.
No, they don't.
So these motherfuckers have sticks between their legs, run around at the field, and play some mix between lacrosse and I don't know whatever, dude. Or somebody's golden snitch and they have to catch him. And they have commentators and everything, dude.
No, you're messing. That can't be real.
Let me bring the Google machine up.
Oh no.
Because that got me thinking when I thought that I'm so happy that I got no kids. Because what would I do?
But it's like, are you serious? Is this a real thing? Like,
Oh, prepare to get your mind blown.
okay. Oh my God, I'm gonna die laughing. It's like the donkey derby. If I ever get I'll post it later. The donkey derby, Frank. This is one that you want to watch after having a bowl, because you will actually, I'll say R.I.P. now, because you will probably fucking die laughing. It's one of the funniest.
And I have to. Oh yeah, no. Oh, that's. Oh yeah, wait. I'm doing highly technical stuff here.
Highly technical stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
It's called screen sharing. It's
I know.
hard to describe in layman's terms.
I'm waiting for it to pop up so I can accept it.
I know. As you should. As you should.
You dirty bastard.
I said nothing of the sort.
No, you didn't have to. There, look at there's that.
So does that work? Does that work?
Yes, it
All
works.
right. So here, get culturally enriched.
Oh, lovely.
Well, that's not the real one. That's the movie, people. Well,
no.
It's a Harry Potter inspired sport that's sort of moved away from that
He's
group
a
to a large
beater.
extent and become its own
Oh my
real
God.
physical sport. It's sort of a combination between rugby, handball, water polo, with a bit of dodgeball mixed in for fun.
U.S. Quidditch, we were founded in 2010, and now we have over
They have a
170
league,
teams in the
dude.
United States and over 3,700 registered players. Quidditch has 7 people on each team. There are 3 ball handlers called chasers. They use the slightly deflated volleyball to score goals. There are 3 goals on each side. It's 10 points no matter which goal you score through. There are 2 people on each team called beaters. They use the dodgeball, which is called a bludger. And essentially, this is the defense portion of the game. If you get hit with a bludger, you have to drop any ball you're holding and run back to your own hoop. And there's a keeper on each team that's the goalie. And then there's the snitch and
oh,
seekers.
here's the snitch. They have a
Snitch
snitch.
is a person who's not on either team, and they usually have a sock hanging out the back of their shorts. And their job is to run around the area, not just the field, the whole area where the Quidditch match is going on, and by any means necessary, avoid being caught by either seeker.
Once it's grabbed, that's worth 30 points, and its catch means the game is over.
Oh my God.
I think it's fantastic. It's introduced a lot of
Dude, it's like, imagine, right? Like, that's your son, right? And he comes home, he comes home. He had problems socializing to begin with, right? So you're a little bit concerned as a parent and shit, right? So he comes home and says, "Hey, Dad, I'm gonna pick up a sport." And dude, all of a sudden, like, your heart, like, you're going, like, yes, finally,
Mm.
And then says, "What's gonna be? Quidditch." And even better, I'm gonna be the snitch.
Beater. I'm gonna be the beater.
Dude, this is like
otherwise non-athletic individuals to an athletic endeavor.
It takes the spirit of the game in the book. This is just a very exciting, intense, and fun sport to both watch and play, which I think is why we've been so successful.
Only one problem I see so far.
I always say sportsmanship. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it.
There's only one
That's
problem that I see with that so far. Have you spotted it?
Well, the brooms don't fly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's
that's
supposed
the
to be
whole
played
appeal of the
there.
sport, right?
That's fucking the whole idea. So it's for the class retest.
Man, it's like, dude, like it's like you invent like 100-meter dash, right? But you do it sitting or something. It's like, dude, it's like I don't know.
Do you know what?
That's for the
We're
class
just a bunch
reject.
of bored nerds. That's all
Yeah,
you
dude,
are.
but it's not even like they don't even have like hot goth chicks or something, right? It's just like, dude, like it's the Potter nerds.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I do love Harry Potter. I will say I do love Harry Potter, but I'm not a Harry Potter nerd. Like, I don't know any of the folklore or any of that shit. I watched the movies, read the books. I
Dude,
suppose
these
my
people
kids
model
would.
their life after that fucking book.
I know, that's just weird. My girls were growing up at the time, you know, and so I was reading them the books. They were reading the books, and so, excuse me, I read them as well. But yeah, they were good. You know, they're kids' books, but they're good. You know, but live like I don't know how you get so invested in a story that you want to like mold your life around it. It's what's weird. It's weird.
It is strange.
It is strange. So what's been happening on the tubes?
I have no idea.
No idea.
No, I'm not watching much.
Yeah. I've been watching a few people, all right, but nobody that you know.
Yeah, well, it's usually when COVID's and people go live, like I watch and shit, right?
Yeah.
But it's not like that
Where did you first meet COVIDs?
Well, I guess at first I thought I got some kind of a cold, right? But yeah. Well, I don't know. No, COVID's like we know each other like way back. I know him from like around in chats, like from way back with Rebel and Cyrex and shit. Like
Oh,
we see me like we've seen each other around, and when I was like at the
you guys
settlement and
knew
shit.
each other well, like, you know.
Yeah. But like when he got, I don't know, he went live for a while before I started frequenting his like platform.
Yes, yes, you did. Yeah, and you just sort of arrived, and
That's
all hell
right.
loose.
Yes, I'm a little bit like Gandalf in that regard, I just arrive.
You arrive and you bring the light with you.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bong, but we'll call it the light.
See, maybe I dropped this whole pretentious eggplant shit. I'm thinking about a new name. I think maybe I call myself Savior Machine.
Savior Machine. Why don't you
Yeah.
just call yourself Savior?
No, just Savior Machine. I don't want to make it too pretentious,
Savior Machine.
All the people get the wrong thing of you, They think like you're an asshole just because.
Is Frank Terry Eggplant the only messer here today, and he has a whole live stream dedicated for him?
What is a messer?
Well, us.
Is it a knife? Because messer is the German word for knife.
Yeah, no, it's messers are jokers and just having a laugh, basically.
Oh.
Yeah, no knives. No
Could
knives.
also be people who just, like randomly piss somewhere. Like, oh, he's a messer.
Yeah, but
making
over
mess
in
and
Ireland and England, and I suppose a lot of America messes.
Dude, who cares what you think over there in Ireland and England? You're not even part of the whole thing no more, dude.
What? What are you talking
And
about?
the Europe
Ireland,
thing. Dude.
Ireland is part of the European Union.
Yeah, because you hate the
Get your
British. That's
geography
the
wrong.
only reason. Because you hate the British. That's to stick to them, your state and shit.
No. Partly, okay, right, maybe, but no.
Well, I see what's going on.
No,
That's a crapper, all right?
Pardon?
She said, that's a crapper.
That's a crapper. Yeah, no, who did we have here the last time?
And somebody who likes to bend metal pipes is a bender.
Yes, I think we've discovered. Yeah, that's Bender from that cartoony thingy, Futurama.
Futurama, yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. I like that one. So tell me tales. Tell me something interesting.
tell me Slash. Tell me sweet little lie.
Well, you can tell me them too if you like. I really don't mind.
I have no interest in. Oh well, I don't know if it's a lie.
Spill.
Sam Hill is old. That's pretty much fact.
Have we really have we really assessed his finger properly? to assume, like, to really sort of say that he is in fact an old man.
No, we
Oh,
haven't.
okay.
But he is. With some things, it's just like, dude, you don't need receipts. You know.
No. Yeah, his voice is enough.
That's right.
Mm.
You can hear the wooden teeth failing him from time to time. Like good old Washington, you know.
Yeah. Oh, and what's his latest? What's his latest crap?
I don't know. He has the thing with COVID now. So see, the problem is, so he is like beefing with May, right?
Nope.
And he's like, I guess May, since she had a falling out with Leno lately and shit, like, dude, shit's complicated, you know. So, but now Sam Hill, of course, has to chime in since he's the authority of good and evil around here, right?
Oh, right.
So, and he's very mad at COVID, right? Because COVID did the unthinkable thing, right? So Sam Hill always accused COVID of being a catfish, right?
Right.
So, and when COVID's proved beyond a doubt that he's not catfishing,
Yeah.
and Sam Hill went public and said, yeah, he apologizes to COVID just for the catfishing accusation for nothing else. Because he proved. So, and then COVID didn't thank him for his apology, right? So he
Okay.
did an apology, then he expected COVID to say thank you to him. And because COVID didn't thank him for that apology, he said COVID didn't accept his apology.
Oh my.
And now COVID is back to a black old dude in his likenesses.
What is he, 5? Jesus.
I don't know.
This,
He
yeah.
is like, yeah, well, it's what we call a regression, right? Mentally.
Yeah.
It's like when you get too old after a certain age, you know? It's like you got that Benjamin Button shit going on. You know?
Yeah, I don't like Sam. I've never liked him. I think he's weird. There was always something very icky about him. I mean, the first time I heard him on COVID, I was like, okay, somebody new. And, you know, he was talking for like 5 minutes and I was like, ooh, I don't like you. I really
Oh, you
don't.
know him just from COVID.
Yeah, I just got the ick from him immediately. Like I can't explain it. Bordeaux was another one. I got the ick from him after like 5 minutes of listening to him as well. And I was like, nope, can't do it.
Yeah, well, with Sam Hill, the problem is, right, so Sam Hill is very arrogant and full of himself, right? Which I am too when I'm around here. Like, I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm an arrogant prick, right?
Oh
But
yeah.
I at least try to code it in some funny and wittiness, right? And
Give
Sam
me
Hill is
thought.
just outright an arrogant prick, you know, without even trying to be like smart about it, you know.
Yeah.
I despise that shit, dude.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna be arrogant, I mean, have a little bit of swagger about you, you know?
Well, the thing with him is he wants to always to control the conversation, and he is always fine as long as he thinks that he is smarter than you know? Because
Oh
like he
yeah.
thinks he's the smartest one around. That's what he thinks, right? So as long as he has the thing and he doesn't get challenged too much, it's fine, right? But as soon as you challenge him or cannot like go not for his shit, then he gets uncomfortable and leaves usually.
Right, okay. So
And then he calls you out on history. And he goes like, wow, it's Rick and Moon.
yeah, well, yeah. I can't really be too arsed with people like him. You know, hey Rosie. Oh, sorry, who have I missed? I know I've missed people. I've missed Brian. Hey Brian. I can't remember who else I've
Yes,
missed.
me and my wife are Brian.
Hi Rosie, Willie. I don't know who else. Sharon. Hiya. Yeah.
No, with Sam Hill, it's like, dude, if you just view him as a character and it's just the ramblings of an old senile man, right? He is funny in dosages to me, right?
Yeah.
But we had some fun with this motherfucker, right? So he so he hates me. Like, so first he was all up glazing my dick and shit, right? Oh, Terry, you know, you're well educated, shit like that. So then he sang for me, right? So because one of his thing is singing, right? So and then he wanted me to rate it, right? So it's not my problem that he asked a German for a rating, right? That's not my problem, dude. That's like, if you don't, you know, it's a cultural thing, dude. We don't sugarcoat shit. You know? So between 1 and 10, I gave him a whopping 2.5, right? So for his singing, right? So then he complained. He said he should get 3 points for even trying and shit like that, right?
Oh,
So that was not. That's not how it goes. So that's where our little powwow started because I didn't like his singing, right?
well, I commented that that was terrible. That was probably the worst singing I've ever heard.
It was, dude. It was like I
It
was
was
not even. It's like
was-
it's just not his thing.
No, I mean, God love me, couldn't carry a tune in a bucket with a fucking
Yeah.
lid on it. You know what I mean?
And then just to spite him, right? So there was a clip around of him apparently farting on stream, right?
Oh yeah.
Apparently. So there was a clip that was not neither confirmed nor denied, that it's actually him farting. But he got very triggered when you bring it up, right? Him farting.
Okay.
So I got a hold of that fart clip, right? So, and one of his favorite songs is that Hallelujah joint, It's like the
God.
fourth, the fifth, the minor fifth, the diddle did. That shit,
Yeah.
right? So I took his fart, fun fact, by the way, Sam Hill farts in G sharp. That's like, it's not even like a thing, right? So I tuned his fart, right? So that you can play it on a keyboard.
Auto-tune.
And and then I played his favorite song, Hallelujah, with his fart. Just to spite him,
I'd say he was fucking fuming.
Yes, it was a great video on an old channel, long lost to the history, but it was called Sam Hill Farts Hallelujah. It was great,
I'm sure it was.
Yeah, so
How was that?
I don't know, a year or so, but those things are fun, right? So when you can make like with him, like when he legit gets angry about that shit, right? So he's like, because he cannot stand mockery, That's like, it's so great.
I know. Well, then don't have an opinion on people and things, and nobody will mock you.
Yeah, well, and he argues very snakish all the time, right? Because like, so for somehow he was interested in my political leanings, and just to fuck with him, like I said, I was a globalist, like a missed opportunity. I should have said like I'm a royalist or a monarchist or something, right? But yeah. But so from that day on, and because like I said once to him, like I don't like American foreign politics, right? So now I hate America. This is his thing now. So and every time I'm somewhere and he's somewhere, right? And I appear to come up on panel and he's on panel, he always butters up the room. But this Terry, he hates all Americans and shit, Always because it's easy to get behind, when you like he always tries to poison the well and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't like that kind of shit. I don't like people who try to turn other people off. People coming into a chat or whatever. I think I don't like that.
And it's like it's with shit that's one, not even true, and like two, like so out of context that it's just like. But at this point, like I don't even like debunk it anymore. Like so, if he like, I'm always saying, the globalist ways, Sam Hill, the globalist ways.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people on here. They think that they can dish it out. They can dish it out all day long when they're on their live, and they don't expect people to come back at them for anything. And then when you do, and you clown them a little bit, and then they're all up in arms over it. They're crying over it. That's the proper way to troll somebody.
Right. But what I gotta give him, like from all the people around here, Sam Hill is at least harmless.
Yeah.
He's gonna do no shit. He's just like doing a stream calling you out, rise up, rise up.
Yeah.
But he ain't gonna do no real life shit or nothing. So it's just.
I was wondering, where did that rise up business come from? Because I missed that.
I have no idea why he does it.
Oh, but no, I was wondering where it came from. So it was Sam that started that, was it?
Yeah, that's kind of his catch line or his thing when he does his. So it's Shaw America or Sam Hill American or something, right? Okay. And he views himself as the voice of reason and the voice of wisdom around here, right?
Oh God.
So when he calls somebody out,
Jesus.
to rally the masses, right?
Oh,
So imagine him being on that public square with his little bell and going like, rise up, you know?
it's funny because I have this habit, and I don't know why. I must sit down and have a conversation with myself and figure out why I do this. I have this habit of imagining certain like people as knights, with their standards. And yesterday, I know,
That's
I
the
don't know.
weirdest fetish I have
I
ever
it's
heard
not a
of, dude.
fetish. It's
That
not.
it is.
No,
That is
it's
so a
not.
fetish, dude.
No, it's not. No, not when you hear it.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Like it's for
Dude,
people that
I'm just saying, dude, when I see a big-breasted goth chick, dude, I'm not visioning her as a knight. Dude, you all of a sudden, you see a nice
oh,
built fella, you go like,
you,
ooh,
you haven't let me
sir.
you haven't let me finish. Hey, Pain, like Pain. Yeah, and Cherry Girl, you haven't let me finish. Okay, so this one
Sir,
guy,
six-pack.
he's a no, this one guy, he's a dickhead. And yesterday, there's this story going around the internet that his girlfriend told about him, that he wet the bed, and then all these other YouTubers came to his defense that Martin didn't wet the bed. It was humidity. Now, I don't know what part of England the humidity is yellow in, but I don't want to be anywhere.
Yeah, dude, if you cannot go, like, if you're not in Thailand or something and you go with the humidity argument, dude, you just bullshit it. If you're not in some tropical kind of environment or whatever, yeah, it's the humidity, It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I know.
yeah.
So yesterday I had this image in my head of Martin wrapped in tin foil, fashioned as a knight on a mop, a wooden mop as his horse, with his
Alright.
standard being a white sheet with a big yellow stain on it.
In the form of England.
In England.
That's stupid.
And I couldn't stop laughing to myself.
Yeah, well.
I could just see him now. Oh, he's a chinless, fucking toothless, twangless, fucking no hope and twat. Oh, stop. So yeah, that's where my head goes off to, that way. So
Dude, but you gotta watch out for the other
there's
night,
nothing romantic about it at all.
You gotta watch out for the other night, has the same standard, but his is brown. That's the one you gotta watch out for.
It won't be humidity.
That's the one who sits alone at the table, Nobody wants to party with him and shit. Like,
fuck that. No, not going out with him.
letting him win at a duel and shit. All right, baby love, we're having fun. Don't push it, please. Don't.
Hey, baby love.
please, thank you.
Yeah. So, do you take it back now that it's a fetish? Because that's not a fetish.
You're thinking of people? Yes, you think of people as knights.
No, it's just people that I really.
Dude, okay, there's only one way to figure out. So imagine you seeing a dick, right? Do you imagine the dick with a little knight's helmet and shit?
No, ew, no. I don't think about those. I genuinely don't think. They're ugly. Why would I want to think?
All right. Yes.
They're no, come on. They're ugly. They are ugly. Let's be honest. They're not the most aesthetic thing, ever to exist.
Speak for yourself. I'm happy with what the Lord blessed me.
Now, don't get me wrong; they're functional. I mean, they do a job, but
right.
yeah, they're grand for what they are. But they're not pretty,
Wow.
So,
all right, so you don't like cylindrical shapes, then? People have different preferences.
I do like cylindrical shapes. I work with them quite a lot.
All right.
Okay, I'm just going to sit back and say nothing. Terry, take it away.
Yeah, well, there you heard. Well, prostitution is legal in a lot of parts of Europe, as you people know.
Yeah, go on.
No, just, making a political point.
Okay. They do a job. They do, Bane. They do a job. Most women want a white one. A white one. Oh, right. Okay. Right. Okay. Why? I don't know. I mean, like,
Wait,
really,
what?
they're all the same when the light is off. You know,
Oh, they're not the same, dude.
they're all the same
They're
when the
not the
light is off,
same, dude.
honey.
Dude, like, dude, I have like by accident, and I have seen once or twice while surveying other material. You know,
Oh yeah,
they're not the same, dude.
they are. That's just
Uh,
anomalies. That's just an anomaly when you see somebody with a.
some are
Uh,
built different, dude. Some are built different.
no, yeah, that's just the odd anomaly. But you know, you get the white guys that have that.
Dude, some look like they have their own kind of circulation going or something. Like, I don't know.
It's got its own heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, where does all this blood come from?
Yeah.
Oh, he passed out again. See?
Yeah, well, I was just about to say that. There was a guy I used to wonder how he kept on his feet. Well, he wouldn't be on his feet really, but how he kept on his knees or his elbows.
Now, this small pathetic thing, Rosy Rainbow, you see in my avatar, is bratwurst. That's right. It's a German sausage. And I have it as an avatar. You people might not know, but it resembles the finger of Sam Hill that he posted as proof of his young age.
Yes.
So it's a very, you know, this one goes deep.
Oh yes, I wouldn't mind the young finger he decided to post had a dirty big infection on the side of the nail. It was like, ew.
Whatever you post, right? As Sam Hill, you know. So he posted. So people, okay. So for the Sam Hill lore, the people who don't know, so Sam Hill gets very triggered when people tell him he's old because he says he's not old. So one time he had enough, and to prove his young age, he turned on the camera for the first time. So he never, nobody knows how he looks, but he turned his camera on and showed his finger as proof of his young age. I might add, he showed his finger in a room with pink walls, you know, like the basic bitch old people home walls we all know and love.
Wow.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only time I had pink walls in any room in my house was when my girls were very small and they were all into the Barbie thing, and I think one had pink,
Yes.
them had pink walls, and that was it. And then I couldn't. After that, I had to paint over it. It was just too much. It was.
See, that's why I'm saying he's either very old, lives in an old people home, or he's very small and lives in one of them Barbie houses. Like, I don't know.
Or he's incredibly gay.
That could be.
I
Dude,
think
like, and
he
so
is.
he always flexes that he is like, so he has Nvidia stock and he's like a millionaire, right? So that's his other thing that he likes to rub people like under the thingy, right? So the other day after the tariffs came and the stock market plummeted, right? So Sam Hill was no millionaire no more. So he did a stream, dude, and he was frightened to become one of the common folk.
Oh,
That was a funny one, dude. That was a great one. I loved that stream.
Did nobody tell him he was one of the common people? No.
Oh, he is now. He is now. Poor Sam Hill.
Got too fucking nuts to rub together. Would you stop? Never mind millions. Jesus Christ, Lord save us. I think he's a used old man. I really do. I think he'd love to be a woman.
Well, I still have like the M. Night Shyamalan plot twist was his wife. His wife is from the Philippines, and people are always making fun of him about like importing her and shit like that, right? So my plot twist, if I would be that M. Night Shyamalan kind of dude, what Sam Hill actually is the wife. So he is the lady boy from the Philippines. You know?
We got a little bit of a psycho thing happening here. You know, what was
so that's
that guy.
Yeah, Sam Hill America, dude. And that's the funniest shit. That was the funniest part of his thing. So two things he likes to rub into people's faces, right?
Sorry, I just read what they wrote.
No, that's all right, dude. Make yourself comfortable. So
I
you
said
always
got two nuts to rub together. Never mind.
Yes. And the thing, speaking of rubbing, the thing that Sam Hill likes to rub at people's faces are two things. So he's rich, right? And he has 2 masters, right? In psychology or clinical psychology and something else, right? So, and in the stream, he was talking about, but he was never a therapist or something. He never got licensed, right? He only could like talk to patients when another one was sitting there, like supervising him. So, and then he said, yeah, well, when you do that psychology, the thing is, the people you hang around with, those depressed people, they just bring you down.
Wow.
So you don't want to, you don't want to have that in your life. So, so imagine, dude, he's a dude who went into psychology and then figured depressed people just bring you down. So he said, like, nah. Dude, this motherfucker, dude. He's like, I hope, like I always say, I hope he's a character. Like, if he is a troll, right? And this is all a troll, the whole Sam Hill character, he's like the GOAT, hands down. He would be the GOAT, hands down. Dude.
100% agree with you. Yeah. He's what I aspire to be, that kind of troll.
Yeah, if. But like it all points to him being an actual dude. So.
Imagine he's a real person though, like an actual real person, and he's telling real stories. Like, he's one messed up dude.
Yeah. Well, very limber though, because once he filleted himself to completion.
If you believe that, come on, nobody.
Well, it was after karate training, he said.
What, with his chopsticks? Can he use chopsticks?
No, he said he had to, they were probably practicing them kicks and shit, and he was like, he was in the shower and it was very steamy and he was very limber.
Ew.
And,
Ew. I have a vision.
Yeah.
I can see him in my head. I have this picture. See, this is what I do. I don't know why I do it. And don't worry, he's not a knight with a standard. He's just in my head, this guy, right? He's sitting behind one of these really old, PCs, one of those cream tubs with the big back on it, the screen with the big back on it, and he's in a dress with like leggings or something underneath, and he's got like many jumpers and tops on because he's old and he has to keep the heat in, and he's got brown curly hair and loads of weird jewelry on him and really bad lipstick.
Could be.
That's him in my head. That's how he looks in my head.
But you pretty much describe Crafty Cat. So
no, absolutely no. This guy is big. He's heavy. I should have added that. He's quite heavy. He's quite heavy. So? Yeah, he's quite heavy. Yeah, and he's arthritic, and he's all puffy and swollen. His hands are all puffy and swollen, and yeah. He looks that thumb looks arthritic to me.
So, and then I always make fun about him because he's always very patriotic, He's always America #1. And then I always make fun about him, how patriotic he is, because his wife is from the Philippines and his car, he drives a BMW, so he drives a German car.
Oh, yeah.
Wife from the Philippines, That sounds more like a globalist to me, Sam Hill.
Absolutely. Full of shit. You talk the talk, but you won't walk the walk.
That's right. Yeah, and he has an obsession with that May Noodles chick, like for some reason.
With who?
May Noodles, you know her?
Yeah, I don't know her, but I've popped in and out a couple of times of her chat, but I don't really know a lot of the times who she's talking about. Sometimes it was ages ago. I think it was Just Me or Baby Love, and I'd go over and sort of like stir the pot a little bit and then leave.
Yeah, well, Sam Hill is like, he has that obsession with her. Like, so if some drama is going on or something, like, then he has to comment on it. He always has advice for her and shit like that, and
And does she ever ask for this advice?
What do you think? It's like, no, dude, it's like almost like, but it was not. It's not only. Okay, I mean, it's YouTube. I call people out to be funny, right? So I how do you say, like, when you make something bigger than it is?
Exaggerate.
Yeah, I exaggerate sometimes, right? So, but a
No,
lot of
I
people
told
were,
you a million times, stop exaggerating.
yeah, all right, let me address the stupid ones, dude. All right, you're not one of them. You figure it out.
Did you forget?
But,
That was
dude, but this Sam Hill. So a lot of people were calling him out about that May noodle shit, right? So not only me, like a lot of people were saying, dude, that is like, are you obsessed? Are you in love, buddy, or something like, you know?
you in love with the noodle?
Yeah.
Mm.
It was like everything. So when she had one of them what people love so much on YouTube, one of them public breakups, right?
Oh wow!
And then he was like on a daily basis, he switched like Team May Noodles, Team the guy, then Team May Noodles, Team the guy. You know,
God.
uh,
Oh yeah.
great
Yeah.
radio, as they say.
Yeah, he's a face for radio, absolutely. But yeah, I would actually like to see what he looks like, to see if I'm anywhere near right.
Yeah, well,
And
Gary Busey, like COVID goes by the theory.
no, I'm telling you,
He's
he's
Gary
got brown
Busey.
curly hair. I can nearly swear blind he's got brown curly hair. I could nearly swear by it. And it's short. Like when I say curly, more wavy, like an old woman's hair. That
I
kind
mean, at the end of the day, you're a witch, right? You know that shit. So
Well, it kind of is true. I do have these weird sixth sense about people and things, I do really genuinely have a very weird sixth sense about people and things. That's why Bordeaux and Sam, I just fucking veer left.
dude, I would not say like imagining people as knights is a sixth sense or something. That is like, dude.
Well,
That's
no,
all right.
not that. That would be just my weird head taking over and just go, oh, that would be funny.
She made of wicker. She's made of wicker.
He's made of wicker. Lovely.
Wicker. That's probably another British saying, you know?
Wicker.
I have no idea. When I read Wicker, I see in my head, I see now Nicolas Cage. And it's like, the eyes and shit. You know, they put the bees in. Like,
No, for Sam Hill. Sam is an old dude. Actually, his face would look kind of similar to a bullfrog with bad lipstick, earrings.
see, why is he some kind of old transvestite?
Oh no, I
Think
don't.
about it.
This is my head. It does these things. I can't stop it. It just does its thing. It just goes where it needs to go.
Dude, have you seen the movie with Robin Williams where he's like one of them dudes like in a gay couple where they have that nightclub?
Oh, the birdcage. It's one of my
Yeah, the birdcage. Like he looks like the dude from Birdcage, but old.
Yes.
Like Robin Williams' husband, like in that movie.
Yes. A little bit like him.
With long curly hair.
Well, with longer hair and like he dyes it now as well because he's
Obviously. Also, he gets his anus bleached. This is confirmed. Sam Hill, America gets his anus bleached.
Ooh. His face looks like
we saw the receipts.
I need to know more about this. Tell me.
Hmm?
I don't even do that. Fuck's sake. I just wax it all off.
Wait, what? No need to wax poetic.
I'm an all or nothing girl.
Yeah, dude, it's all right, dude. I'm not doing. There's no grass on the highway, right?
Why did I say that?
No grass on the autobahn.
Nope. Okay, right. Changing the subject to something else.
That's right.
You bring out the worst in me.
I did nothing.
Evil Terry.
You were thinking, dude, you're thinking about people as knights, dude. That's not my fault, dude.
Yeah, but I also think of people as bullfrogs and old women.
Yeah, see, shit already wired up messy up there. Like, that's not my fault.
Listen, I'm sorry, I'm weird.
Yeah, well, see, then don't call me out for it.
You're here.
Yeah, no. I'm doing nothing,
I admire your weirdness.
Dude, she was, people, she already was broken when I got here, right? Please, no claims. I did nothing.
I aspire to be as nuts as you are.
Dude. I know how it goes, All of a sudden, the guy from the Airbnb says he trashed the place and shit. No.
Huh? What?
Mhm.
Airbnb? What Airbnb? Where did you go now?
I go nowhere.
Okay.
I heard things.
Oh. Tell me.
I said it like an Irishman.
Tings.
Ting.
Tings. What did you hear? What did you hear? Tell me. Come on.
So if I take a spoon and bash it against the can, right? Do Irish people get confused? Because of the ting, ting, ting.
Well, no, because that would be a sound, my dear. That's not a word.
Can Irish people be lumberjacks?
Sure, if they wanted to be, they could be.
But they get confused with the trees. Dude.
See, the thing is, not everybody's from Dublin or certain parts of the country where they don't pronounce their THs, you know? So only certain Irish people can be lumberjacks.
I don't know, because all the Irish people I know, which would be you and that dude like from that chapter.
From where?
That chapter, you know, that Mike.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah. It's
he's
like
a
when no quote unquote, like the only people I know talking like Irish people, they'd say that tree shit.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Ting,
he's
ting.
a dub, and I think he plays into it a little bit. Like, let's have a go. I mean, that's something that we all say in Dublin. That's just,
Mm.
you know, I laughed when I first heard him say it because I was like, oh shit, we all say that, you know, and it's become a thing now. Oh, let's have a go. It's like, yeah, we all. I just find it weird when, you know, there's words that we say and then the rest of the world go, what does that mean? And I'm like, oh yeah, gives a go, gives a look, you know, gives a go at that. Yeah. Okay. It's probably weird.
Pain like vein. Well, I think you're new to Sam Hill, right? Because he said, I just asked him if he bleaches his ass, left it on his last life. Well, you know, don't expect an answer anytime soon. It's like, that's why I say you must be no to Sam Hill, like, dude. Yeah.
You'd be probably blocked.
Not only that, you're using the wrong means of communications. Like, comments are not it for Sam Hill. You can,
Tell him. Explain.
yeah. So that's the funny shit too. So when he does his, like, he doesn't read comments for the first 30 minutes to an hour in his stream, right? So then he starts to read his comments. And that's every time. Then he starts to read his comment. Of course, the comment is out of context because it's an hour later, right? And then he gets confused because he doesn't remember what the person was talking about or what it relates to. And then he starts to arguing with the people in the comments about shit they didn't even ask.
Oh,
it's
God.
like, it's a sight to behold, dude. It's a sight to behold.
It's either old age or lies, you know, and you got to have a good memory to be a liar, you know what I mean? So it's either a very old age and he's kind of not given into it, which, you know, you're old, Sam. It's okay.
It's
You
rare.
know? It's a privilege to get old. Some people never get the chance. So just chill out. It's a good thing.
Yes, Sam, you're white. For you, it's okay to be old.
Yeah, you know, and I'm sure he's much younger than you. He's just fucking waiting for you to pop off your
Dude, it's all right, Sam. We youngins will accept you. You know?
Oh, yeah. Just, you know, sit in your corner and I'll give you your mashed potato and gravy and just be quiet and be a good boy.
Yeah.
We'll take you out for a walk.
That's right, Sam. There's music after the Stones, you know, just observe.
Oh, I'm going to be on his shit list now.
Dude, oh yeah. Oh, this wicked moon. I thought she was righteous.
Oh,
But
fuck
she
yeah.
left the righteous path. Yeah, that's always his thing. You gotta be on the righteous path.
No, I've never liked him. Anytime I've ever seen him, I've always, it's kind of spoke my mind about what I thought of him. So there's no way he thought I was righteous. I just don't like him. Do you ever just get instant dislike to people? Like,
yeah, but he would make you better.
He would make me better.
Mm-hmm.
In what way?
Yeah, well, that's also a thing he always claims. So when he like is involved with your streaming, you're so much better.
Oh, okay, because he's there.
Yeah, of course. Or if you come on his stream, like he makes you as a guest so much better.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're privileged to be on his stream, basically. Privileged
That
to
is
be.
true, Cherokee girl. Yes, the tender age of 70. Yeah, and he surpassed this like in the 90s.
That is true. Yeah, only 3 to 5% live to be 70. Yeah, my dad has thankfully crossed that threshold as well. So yeah, oh good. Yeah, he should be happy with himself being over 70 and still knowing how to
That's
work
right,
a computer.
dude. And if the dude like and Sam Hill, if you're, I always love when people say, and I know you're listening to this.
Well, he won't.
Yeah, no, but like he should be happy because, like, dude, not many people like if with the tariffs, like everything works out, not many people have 2 recessions in their lifetime. You know,
That's very true.
that's
That's very
like,
true.
dude,
I mean, you could write a book.
he's living history at this point. You know,
He absolutely is. He's a walking encyclopedia.
Mm.
On Sam
That's
Hill.
all right, Cherokee girl. Nah, dude. Sam Hill is just. Yeah, I'm just mocking him about his age and shit because he's such an asshole. And he always. And the thing is, like, Sam Hill always is very judgmental with people. Also, you know, it's always his thing. He like has always an opinion. So I'm also very opinionated about him. You know.
Well, congratulations, Cherokee girl. That's incredible. 71, fair play to you, and you're still going well. Good on you.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you and Sam Hill maybe both will
Don't
experience 2
inflict
recessions.
Sam on her. Don't inflict Sam on her. She's a lovely person. We're not going to inflict Sam on her.
Nah.
I think she knows better than that. Actually, she's a smart lady. Oh Lord! So what's been happening on the tubes? I know everybody's sort of busy. I haven't seen Just Me in ages. Baby Love, I haven't really seen. I know she's kind of doing her own thing as well. And
Yeah, well, she doing this career thing with that truck. She driving that truck, right?
yeah, it's fantastic. I'm
Doing
so
the
happy.
company training. Yeah, so probably I always assume when people not here, it's for good reasons. You know.
Yeah,
I
no,
always think that. Yeah.
me too. But I just like to sort of hear snippets like that they're doing well, and things are going well for them. Like and it was lovely to see her pop in. Hey, Amy, how you doing? It was lovely to see her popping in earlier on because I do kind of miss the old gang. The old gang of troublemakers.
Old gang.
Yeah, we used to have some laugh, like when there was myself.
Doing a
you.
Blues Brother thing now. Like,
We're getting the
they're
band
bringing
back
the
together. Yeah.
Well, Abe knows a lot about the mall. The car scene was filmed.
Oh, fucking hell.
Dude, ask him about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was a mall cop, so I'm sure he knows quite a lot.
No, for real, dude. Like in every life, at least like every third life, he brings up like the story. He knows something very like that knowledge that leads to nothing. You know what I mean? Like that knowledge is just waste space in your head. And he has a lot of that about that mall where the Blues Brothers movie was filmed for some reason, dude. And he likes to flex this knowledge, this slice of Americana. He knows so much.
No, that's his autism. That's his fixation. We all have our little thing to fixate on. And that's not a bad thing. That's just his thing. That's what he has a thing about, and that's his thing.
So when I say, dude, like imagine this mall, right? Do you see the mall as a night?
No, because that's a building.
Oh.
It's only people, that maybe I probably don't like, or whatever. And I don't know, just an image will come into my head.
But they always have that thingy open at the helmet, then, right? The visor, because how would you know who it is?
Yeah, the visor's open. Yeah, there is no visor. It was made of tinfoil. Fuck that. That was a waste of tinfoil. There's no visor.
Dude, what kind of a weak-ass night do you imagine these people as?
You see, I told you it's not one of those weird things that you said it was. What did you call it?
A fetish.
A fetish. Yeah.
It is. You have a night fetish.
No, no, I don't. No,
Of
see,
course you do.
it's not a knight's coat of armor or anything
Mm.
like this. Oh God, here's Sam Hill. He's like fucking Beetlejuice. You say his name a couple of times, and up he appears.
That's right. No,
He's
that's not Sam Hill. He's
never
still talking outside. That is bleached American ass. He's like, you know, no one wants to say hello before. Like,
Hello, Sam. How are you? Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
getting back to the knights in tinfoil. No, this dude, I don't like him at all. I can't stand him, and
Mm,
I think he likes to be seen as this savior. He's a bit of a savior complex
yeah,
kind of thing.
that's
So
true.
for some reason, I envisaged him as like a knight, but in a tinfoil outfit, sitting on top of a mop. Like a wooden sort of stick thing, and
Mm.
yeah, his standard was like a bed sheet with a yellow stain on it.
See, Sam Hill's bleached American ass. That's nice. That's friendly. All right, dude. It's
I'm waving with both cheeks.
having a beer.
Cheers, Sam. Thanks,
Yeah.
darling.
Oh, look, that's. You should shave that thing.
I'll get rid of it. Just wax it all off. It doesn't hurt. 2 seconds,
Yeah.
gone. Not a problem for weeks. It's really, really good. I promise it doesn't hurt.
Hmm.
Very cost effective.
I don't know.
Doesn't hurt. Let
Well,
me
she
see.
says it.
It doesn't, honestly, it doesn't hurt.
All right, we need somebody to try it out. Who wants to bleach his asshole real quick?
No,
What are we
no,
doing? No.
we're talking about waxing.
All right, who wants to wax real quick?
Somebody wax their arsehole for me.
Yeah, please. Somebody with a phone and a camera.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
We need the microphone. We need two
Ignoramus. See, that is. It might be Sam Hill. That's a Sam Hill word. Oh, that's the bleaching process, dude. All right, Sam Hill. Can you put this comment up? He's like,
Your avatar is the bleaching process. Well,
can you show that comment, please? Because I have to reply for calling me out as an ignoramus. Well, Mr. Hill, when it comes to bleaching your asshole, I would say, you always tried, because where you applied the bleach, Mr. Hill, that's another part you want to bleach.
No. Is that all over his ass?
Yes, it's all over his ass. You stupid fuck.
That's your ass.
What are you doing? That's not the anus.
You're going to the wrong place. They're taking
Yes.
it, Sam.
You're a waste of bleach at this point.
It is a waste. It is. And you know what? That's going to give you spots on your arse now.
That's right.
Yeah, you're going to have pimply arse now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not a good look, but however.
Yeah. All of a sudden you don't fart, it's going to go ee.
Oh Michael.
That's right. All of a sudden, Sam Hill watching documentaries about monkeys.
Oh Lord, yeah. So Sam, the upshot of this conversation is, your beautician is an idiot. You're also an idiot. They're wasting bleach. It's just a mess, and
That's
your
right.
asshole isn't bleached. It's
Yeah.
the only thing that isn't bleached. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But you should go full circle, like bleach everything but the asshole. So just get a cup, a little bit of that bleach, you gotta go full circle. You gotta bleach the inside too.
All of it. Oh yeah.
And it cures
Front and
COVID, according to Trump.
front
So-
and back. And then, but Terry, then you have to be matching. Then the legs have to be done. Then the arms have to be done. And it's a process.
Yeah, dude. And then when they find him, his dead body, right? And he's at the morgue and the guy does the autopsy, right? Then in the autopsy report, it's going to say, it appears that everything on his body is bleached but his anus. And then
was a black
there's a little
hole.
picture with a dark spot, and an arrow. It says anus.
No, it truly was a black hole.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Fucking Sam
He's
Hill.
he's gonna rip us apart. He really is. It's gonna be.
Sam Hill gonna rip nothing apart.
He couldn't wet a wet paper bag, for fuck's sake. Oh Lord.
All
Yeah.
right, so you're good at entertaining these people for 3 or 4 minutes. I gotta go somewhere real quick. I'm getting old. I gotta go to the toilet.
Ah, Terry.
Yeah, well, I'm getting Sam Hill experience, I call it.
Oh, yeah. This is what happens when you talk about Sam Hill for too long. You start feeling a little bit achy, and and the bladder starts kind of acting up. And yeah, you have to stop that shit. Stop talking about that man. Old age starts creeping in on you when you talk about him. Did you? He fucked off. He actually did. He put himself on mute and he's fucked off to the bathroom. I bet you he's gonna have a bowl. He's not going to the loo. He's having a bowl. I'll rip my cheeks apart. Well, you're gonna have to, honey. You're gonna have to hold it. Well, your beautician will say you're gonna have to pull your cheeks apart. You're gonna have to, so they get right in there. But if I was you, I'd save your money for that, and I'd just wax it, and then it's not a problem for another few weeks. Yeah, it's much easier to take care of. The bleaching has to be done quite regularly, but the waxing not so much. Get it right in there. Yes, get it right in there, Sam. Absolutely, get it right in there. You need to spread those butt cheeks so she can get that bleach all the way in. And you're gonna have to hold it like that for 10, 15 minutes. You're not man enough for what? It doesn't hurt, Sam. Come on, it doesn't hurt. You might think it does, but it doesn't. Now my husband is a bit of a, he's he can handle getting cuts or whatever, like deep cuts and stitches and all that kind of thing. But I tried to pluck his eyebrow. Oh my God, you'd swear I fucking amputated his arm. Oh, you're killing me. Fucking hell, Jesus, men, you're as weird. You go around with limbs hanging off and, oh, it's grand. No, it doesn't hurt. You pull an eyebrow or like one of the eyebrow hairs and you're fucking having a meltdown. Seriously. Oh, Lord. No, I'm a big wimpy pussy. I know, Sam, but okay, look, if the bleaching is if the bleaching is waxing for you, if the bleaching is working for you, you knock yourself out, honey. You just keep those cheeks wide apart and let the bleach take. Now, you don't want to close the cheeks, because if you close the cheeks, what's going to happen is the heat is just going to like accelerate the peroxide and the bleach, and you really don't want that to happen. That's painful. You'll get chemical burn and probably melt the hairs off your arsehole. So actually, in fact, it could act like a hair remover, but then with chemical burns. No, I don't think you want that either. Yeah. Yeah. Oh Lord, I do talk some fucking shite, don't I? So yeah, so whoever might be my cheeks never close, open 24/7. So do you have a butt spreader for that, or do you just go around holding your ass open, or how does that work? How do you climb upstairs or a ladder if you're constantly holding your butt cheeks open, Sam? Just wondering. And like, how do you not drown in the bath? I've questions. I've many questions. How do you go for a swim? I don't understand. And you're still alive. You haven't drowned. Wow. Okay. Where is this Terence fella? Because he's got to go, So I'm going to switch subjects after Terence is gone. I have a young Mexican man who holds my cheeks open for me. I'm sure you do. Well, that's helpful. He's a helpful little soul, isn't he? You have a little man that does. Well, that's good. I'm delighted for you. But as I was saying, when my I have to keep calling him Terry. When the eggplant is gone, when he decides to drop down, I am going to change subjects. So I wanted to be on for a little while longer after Terry, so I could bring up stuff that I wanted to talk about that was happening yesterday and last night. So I'll wait until his lordship has returned. See, I'm good like that. Oh yes, that's the same comment. I have a young Mexican man who holds my cheeks open, for fuck's sake. When Sam Hill sees these, he's gonna have a fucking heart attack. You know that? He really is. He's gonna have an absolute coronary. No, bless him. I was looking for something and it's gone. Crap. Okay. Oh no, I think I like mine better. Okay. Right. Well, Terry, you're not coming back. I don't know where you are.
I was just walking by and thinking, don't do it, whoopin'. I'm too hip to be square. Gonna be right back. Wait, I'm just going to the balcony where the bong is. I'm on a quest.
You're on a go, for fuck's sake. That's nice, isn't it? Oh no, don't do it, woman. Okay, so what else has people been up to? Sam, what else have you been up to besides expertly trying to bleach your arse? I need to know these things, you know, because I'm one of those insufferable nosy people that live on YouTube and have no life. Joke, by the way. Joke, I'm taking the piss. I do actually have a life and stuff to do. Oh, Sam's gone quiet too. Well, Teddy, you want to go ahead? Want to go ahead, buddy? Come on. You want to go ahead? You want to go ahead? Good boy. Okay. Right, Terence, hurry on. Doesn't take you that long to get a lungful into you. Okay, well, while he's talking or fucking puffing or whatever he's doing, I'm going to change subjects then. I'm going to talk about Granny Fanny, the glorious Granny Fanny and Amy. They had a fantastic live last night. Well, they always have a fantastic live, in fairness to them. But last night it was just hilarious. It was really, really funny. And it was just so nice to see everything that we have been saying for the past X amount of years. And it's all true. So
It's all true, she says.
it is all true.
Mm-hmm.
Have you still got your lungs? They didn't escape, no?
No. I mean, it's okay. The thing is, I think the most, like in my experiments, the most deciding factor about the intensity of the cough is the bong water temperature, it seems.
And the cleanliness as well.
More the temperature, though, I figured.
Okay.
So, and I placed my my bong on the balcony, right?
Okay.
So, and when it gets cold at night, I cough more, you know?
Oh. Yeah. That
yes.
better?
Nothing to do with my lungs. I'm sorry. You know?
Okay.
It's theater of the mind, people.
Stick it up, boy. Stick it up.
Who needs oxygen anyway?
Who the fuck needs oxygen? It's overrated.
That's right. That's right. What's up, Sugar Crits?
Hey, Sugar Crits. Terry's just trying to keep his lungs inside his body. So we're just assisting him. Okay, you better now? All good?
Dude, I don't care where the fucking lung stays as soon as it stops the coughing shit. Mm.
What are you up to for the rest of the day? You were saying you're heading out soon. You're gonna do what? What you doing with yourself for the day?
Yeah, dude, man, I was at the bakery already, so my highlight is pretty much gone, right? I don't know what else to do. Boring
Okay.
space, boring place here. So what is up with this Incognito show? How does that work again?
Oh, the Incognito. Oh, fucking hell! I was I was left with my screen name for 2 weeks, and somebody got it into their head that I was picking on them, and when in reality it was just a load of words I threw into a glass, and then I pulled them out, and what I got was what I got, and I put it as my screen name.
Mm.
And it was it was just the most fucking stupid random words. What was it? The lesser spotted Highland wheelchair baghead. Now somebody assumed I was talking about them out of that. Now I don't know. I don't know how. But you know
Wow.
what? If the shoe fits, fucking wear it.
Very specific shoe, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And she got it into her bonnet that I was talking about her. And I'm like,
Mm.
how did you even get? You're not even from the fucking Highlands. What are you talking about?
Right.
Fucking weirdo. There's a lot of people out there on these tubes.
So how does the show work again?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. See? ADHD. Oh, look, a shiny thing.
Mm.
Yeah. No. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to change your name, right?
Mm.
And you have to come in as an arsehole of YouTube, but one that we know.
Mm.
So who I'm trying to think who you don't know Granny Fanny and you don't know Amy, so because they're talking a lot about a lot of the arseholes on YouTube.
Mm.
Well, if you think May Noodles arsehole or I don't whoever else, I don't know, Space Monster or I'm just
Mm.
think of names of people that you do know that I don't think are
Mm.
arseholes. I don't know them well enough to know whether they are or they aren't. So I don't know.
Yeah, well, you heavily imply, without
No, I
saying. Yeah.
didn't. No, like Kiss, me, there's shit. You can come as anybody, but you can't.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say their name. You have to refer to them as something that we might know them as. So
Oh, in the name.
yeah. So if you were going to come as Wiccan Moon, you can't just put Wiccan Moon. You'd
Mm.
have to say Irish something or other or whatever. I don't know.
Mm.
Irish lunatic or
Big to the door stopper or something. I get it. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you get it. So that's what it is. And then we all have to try and guess who you are. So you have to change your profile picture as well and things like that. And it's generally just a fucking laugh, you know. And she always has good proper quiz questions, but we always fucking derail it. Because none of us
Quiz
take
question.
it. And then when we do take it seriously, we all start killing each other, accusing each other of cheating. So it's funny. It's just funny.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah. You know, the way things are supposed to be on YouTube, a laugh, taking the piss out of each other, nothing serious, you know.
Yeah, well, the winters are long on that island. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we've been doing this thing. Well, Kiss has been doing this thing for I don't know how long now, and it's always been the same. But the last the last time we did an Incognito night, yeah, loads of people got stuck with their screen names, so we didn't
Mm-mm-mm.
do it. We didn't do it. We haven't done it since. But Sheila, for instance, she was we were kind of doing the same thing back then. So she was coming as I don't know, do you know Mommy Ramblings, her channel?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah, be glad you don't. Anyway, her husband Jimmy, he was I don't know whether he was I heard that he was a bank robber, whether he was or he wasn't, good luck to him, or he was like past like in the long ago.
Mm.
Um, fair enough, whatever. But she became this Jimmy Riddler, the bank fiddler, or something like that. And she was stuck with it for 2 weeks. So yeah, and then Cassius, I can't remember what he came as, but he came as something really funny as well. And yeah, we were like, there was a few of us stuck with them for a couple of weeks. So you can only make like 2 changes and you're stuck with the second.
Mm.
So be aware of that. And there you go. And then just turn up, roll in.
That sounds complicated.
It's not complicated. Just change your profile. Just change, that's it. Change your profile picture. Change your name.
I would never change my name or profile picture.
Well, come as a carrot then. I don't fucking know.
I would never be a carrot.
A parsnip. I don't know. I don't know. Come whatever you want to come.
Oh, come as you are, you're saying?
Fucker. Oh, Lord.
Don't amuse me with chunky poetry. I said it.
Oh, Lord.
Prove me wrong.
Poetry. That's fucking not poetry. Oh, grungy. No, thank you.
Yeah, right.
That's right. We have an Irish character over here that says, "That's right, boys." It's slightly different, and it's his catchphrase. And all the kids were going around saying it for quite a while, and it was quite annoying until you brought it back, Terry. So you've refreshed it.
Yeah, it's like with Sam Hill. He brings groovy back.
Oh no, that's never coming back.
He says groovy a lot.
Yeah, but not the way he says it. No, I'm sorry. It's like when your granny tries to say cool, or awesome, and you're like, no, maybe not.
I guess so.
Right, young man.
Yeah, I'm just very high. I'm sorry.
No shit, Sherlock.
Oh,
You've zoned out there.
that's right.
That's right.
We drifted.
You're drifting on a sea of bliss. He's gone. Well, I was going to talk about bitchy stuff again, so you probably don't want to hear that.
Oh, you're kicking me out. All right.
No, I'm not kicking you out. I'm just saying. I'm warning you before I start.
No, I'm just starting shit. No, that's a good idea anyway, dude. I'm going to go on the couch, chill a little bit, do the chillaxing.
Do, absolutely.
And that's right,
That's fine.
Absolutely, yes. The door is right over there. I get it. So, see you later.
Love you, Terry. Bye. I wasn't kicking him out. You're just fucking on another sphere, dude. Come back in a few minutes when you've dropped down a few 100 miles or so. But yeah, so I wanted to get back to Granny Fanny and all of that kind of stuff. I feel so fucking vindicated. I really do, and I know all of us do, at the fact that Tinksy has been caught out in all her lying, sniveling, two-faced, backstabbing, slimy shit that she's been pulling over the years. Tinksy, you're a cunt. You're a horrible cunt. In fact, you're a malignant cunt. That's exactly what you are. You go around tormenting people. You fucking horror of a human being. You're horrible. You're a horrible, horrible, fucking horrible person. And I really don't know what else to say about you. You're a fucking horror of a human being, and all the strokes you're getting, I'm sorry, but like fucking karma. You've tortured so many people on this app. You have fucking tortured people. I've had people come into my DMs in Discord telling me the kind of shit you put people through, what you've put them through. You know what I mean? You're a fucking disgrace. And you allowed Ali to make that. Actually, no, you didn't allow Ali. You believed every word. No, I don't even believe you believed every word out of Ali's mouth. You just wanted all of her shit on BAM so you and that diseased little fucker, Sarah, could make your videos and put it up. Videos of fucking lies. Those two women that you've harassed and tormented over that video is nothing but fucking lies, and you know it. You're a horrible cunt. And as for you, Linda, you're another horrible cunt as well. And I don't care what you have or you don't have at home. I don't give a fuck. You're a horrible, diseased fuck. The two of you just need to be off this platform. You really do. You need to be seriously fucking reprimanded for the shit that you've pulled on people on this app. You really do. I've no fucking time for either of you. And I hope you get your arse scorched from here to fucking Timbuktu. Oh, I'm not forgetting you, twangless, toothless, chinless, twangless, fucking Dehan. Can't get at and right, never gets at and right. You're another fucking no-hoper from here. And you're exposed for all your fuckery as well. You and Tinksy and Linda, the little secret fucking club, the Gremlin Club is what I'm going to call you now. Because that's what you are. You're a fucking gremlin. Toothless, chinless, twangless fucking gremlin is what you are. You're a horrible prick as well. And I've always noticed you don't go after any of the men on YouTube, do you? No, you fucking weirdo. You go after all the women. Well, I just hope you come after me. I fucking hope you do. I won't back down, Martin. Don't even think for one fucking second I will ever back down. Because I know what's right and what's wrong, and you are fucking wrong. We have your screenshots. We have all the bullshit you've put out over the years. You're a lying, two-faced, backstabbing snake in the fucking grass. You know what? You, Juror, and the rest of them, fuck way off the way from me, because I'm not interested in any of you. But keep your fucking lies up. Keep bringing me and my friends up, and you're going to hear more about us, because you've all been found out now. So everything that we have said about all of you fuckers over the past couple of years has been all true. And I knew it was all true, because it happened to fucking us, all because of you fuckers. And as for that fucking satellite face Helen bitchhead, I'm not done with you either. You and your fucking lies about Sheila. Oh, I was talking to a policeman. He said, oh, well, she's not going to keep it. Oh, go and fuck right off. Go and fuck off. Nobody is interested in you peddling your fucking lies or your shit jewelry or anything else that you peddle while you're online. And nobody reported you to anybody, you silly, selfish fucking cow. You really do my fucking head in, Helen. You really do. I mean, what makes you think I would have any business reporting you? Or why would I? You don't come into my head when I turn this thing off. That's it. The show is over. I don't give a flying fanny about you, you satellite-headed cunt. I can't stand you. Oh, Sheila. Sorry, love. I know I'm on a bit of a rant, but I swear to God, these people, I've had a fucking enough of them. Everything that we have said over the past few years has all been true. All been true. Yeah, we're back. The messes are over and we're back. Yeah, sorry. Everything we've said about yous over the past few years have all been true. Now, you can twist, chop and change everything. You go ahead, do it, because we know the fucking truth and we can prove it. Anything we've said, we've always been able to prove. Always. But anytime we pull yous up on it and then we're looking for proof, crickets. Crickets. Yous all started on me well before crowd justice, but when it got really bad, it was when I proved Frankie Ruzak was a liar. And you couldn't get over that. You just couldn't fucking get over it. Well, you know what? He is a liar. And I'm going to say it publicly. He is a liar. Frankie, you're a liar. I'm sorry, but you're a liar. If you had to come up to me afterwards and said, oh God, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was you, whatever, I would have actually accepted that and understood, okay, change my screen name, whatever. I accept that. That's okay. No, but you didn't. Because you're not man enough to admit when you're wrong. You haven't the balls to admit when you're wrong. But why am I surprised? That's only a minor lie compared to the rest of the lies that you told and the rest of the lies that your fucking solicitor and everybody else covered up for you in a court of law. You're just a bunch of fucking sniveling, lying, fucking thieving, backstabbing shower of fucking shites. That's all yous are. You all deserve to be lined up against a wall and shot with balls of your own shite. I swear to God, that's what you need. That's what you all need. Lined up against a wall and shot with balls of your own shite. So there we go. I'm getting annoyed now. I didn't mean to get annoyed. I just wanted to tear the shit out of you, but I can't help it. I really fucking can't help it. And then I see that other little fucking gnome going around the place, that garden gnome from up the north, Juror. You're sticking your poisonous fucking beak in everywhere where it's not wanted. Listen, everybody knows you're sitting everywhere listening into everything. Just because you don't comment doesn't mean that you're not listening to every word everybody's saying. You're probably listening to this now, or maybe you got bored because Terry was here. Whatever. I don't really care. You're getting mentioned now. You're a scumbag. You're an absolute fucking scumbag. You're a lying, two-faced, backstabbing fucking sewer rat. That's what you are with the rest of them. You and your fucking cockroach friends. That's all you are cockroaches. Fucking flying STDs, cockroaches, dirty, rotten scum, all of you. And oh yeah, the bog roll. Who the fuck are you calling scum, huh? Who are you calling scum? It's not my fault you haven't a penny to piss in or you haven't a pot to piss in. It's not my fault you're broke. It's not my fault you've no money. I work for mine. Here's a fucking concept. Get a job. Get a fucking job, you lazy, layabout, good for nothing, useless fuck. Now, did you hear that? Did you hear that one? Good. Good. I hope you fucking heard it. Because if you're going to talk about me, talk to me. Yeah? Fucking had enough of all you scumbags. And look, it's signs on. All you lying shower cunts, you're all just you're all just, backing each other up and fucking, oh yeah, you're all closing quarters. I tell you one thing, if any of us found any of our friends lying, they would be fucking outed. Outed. And it wouldn't matter who they are. We've done it before and we'll do it again. We don't tolerate liars in our friendships. We're all completely open and honest with each other. Always have been, always will be. We don't do that kind of shit. But you lot encourage it. You encourage it. Oh yeah, we can take that, we can twist it, and we can make it sound this way, and we can make it sound that way. You're just a bunch of fucking lying shitbags. So, oh, I mean, I'd love to. I'm sure there's a video somewhere in the works. An expose on all of us. I don't give a flying fuck. Let it be. I don't care. I don't. More lies, more bullshit. Are you going to clip this and play this of one of my rants? I really don't care. Play it because it's nothing but the truth. It's the actual truth. And yeah, I'm angry and I'm pissed off because we've had to put up with years of shit because of you and your nasty lies, all of you, and your nasty fucking lies. We were treated like dirt because of yous and your nasty fucking lies. We are actually decent people. It's out now being found out. It's only been outed out of the scumbags you people are, and all who click with you, all your little fucking click. Yeah, you've been all outed now. So I hope your arses are well and truly fucking scorched. And as for you, dark twat, you love getting mentioned. Oh, you're so delighted with your little self when you're mentioned. Is your wheels doing a little wheelie there? You all excited with yourself? You're another dozy fuck. Go and take a good fuck to yourself. Do. And I love that saying, and I'm going to say it again because it hasn't been said in so long. Go and take a good fuck to yourself. The fucking state you. I mean, seriously, get a bleeding grip. You're all a bunch of lying fucks. And if you don't realize that by now, seriously, if you've been had by Tinksy, I understand it. A lot of people have. A lot of people have. But if you're that naive and you really think these people haven't done any of the shit that they've done, or they're trying to twist it now and make everybody else out to be the bad person, you're even more naive and thick than I thought you were. I gave you credit, for a little bit of, intelligence, but I swear to God, that's gone. No, you don't have any credit with me now. Sorry. Did I drop the link? I can't remember. Oh, I did. I dropped the link. Okay. So if anybody wants to come up for a chat, please do. I'm sorry I had to get that off my chest. It was really, really annoying me. It was pissing me off big time. So I just had to get that off my chest. I cannot believe the amount of people that you have fucking tortured on this app for so long, for years. I mean, long before the Ruse Acts and any of that came along, you've been fucking torturing people on here for years. I mean, I've DMs in Discord outlining the shit that you've put people through. Many people have contacted me, by the way, not just one or two, many. I have your victims. They came to me, asked me for help with you because you're such a horrible, torturous, lecherous fucking bitch. All your chickens are coming home to roost now. All your horrible, mean, ugly, nasty shit that you have pulled is coming back to roost. And don't bother blaming Solange on everything. She's an easy out for all of you. Don't bother blaming Solange on everything, because Amy has all the fucking receipts. So you can try and doctor them and change them and do whatever the fuck you want with them. Truth is, you were involved in all of the shit, and you were the cause of most of the shit. You and your nasty fucking head. You just can't stop, can you? And now when you're cornered, you're going to try and skirt around it every which way, blame everybody else, put the blame on anybody else that'll stand still long enough to take it. No, no, we all see through you now. We've always seen through you. We've always said what yous were. You're lying, snaky bunch of fuckers. And now, I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at the lot of you now. I don't know what your purpose, cartoon lady, was coming over and trying to be nicey and then stabbing Sheila in the back. What the fuck is that about? You see, this is why you people will never be trusted, will never be liked, will never be accepted. You just won't, because you can't be trusted. You're over smiling to people's faces and trying to be nice and reasonable, and then you're striking channels at the same time. Fuck right off here with that shit. Like, not interested. You can keep it and shove it up your arse. I'm not interested. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to unfortunately end this, because I'm just at the very end of my allowance for this month, and thankfully it'll kick back in on the 13th, so I'll be at the start again. But I just wanted to have my say, because I get so angry with these people just getting away with all this shit that they've caused on YouTube for years. And I mean, fucking nearly decades now. I mean, it's disgraceful. You should fucking hang your heads in shame, the lot of you. You're disgusting. You're no better than the people that you go after. Actually, you're fucking worse. You are the fucking bad people of YouTube. You are the people that need to be taken off and arrested and locked up, because you are the people that have harassed, bullied, stalked, and fucking gathered information on people for decades on this app. You're a fucking shame. The lot of you, you're a disgrace. Oh, I swear to God. And anybody who pals around with any of you or hangs around with any of you, I'm sorry, you're all in the same club now as these, because you know the truth now. It's all been outed. But if you choose to stay and hang around with those people, well, just know you're going to be seen as the exact same as them. Well, in my eyes anyway. I can't speak for my friends or anybody else, but you're going to be seen the exact same in my eyes, because you know the truth, you know better, and you're just going to stick with that bullshit. So I ain't got time for that. And I'm not going to have it. Okay, on that wonderful, pleasant note, I wish you all a wonderful day. I hope everybody has a lot of fun in the sun. And I will catch you all later. Okie dokie. Love ya. Bye.